Welcome to this month's edition of the Village's Vmail. We're here today celebrating the grand opening of the Fenney Recreation and Sales Center, the Fenney Grill, and the Orange Blossom Cafe, enjoying a beautiful day with friends and family across our hometown. Pull out your clubs and clean off your golf shoes. Progress is moving quick on our two 9-hole executive courses, Red Fox and Gray Fox. And July is National Parks and Recreation Month. We'll check out what the Village's Recreation Department has in store. But before we head inside, let's go right around the corner and take a look at the Village's newest two executive golf courses, Red Fox and Gray Fox. Thank you for meeting us out here. We're excited to see the two new executive courses.
Well, we're excited to be producing them. It's going to be a real, I think, different experience for all the golfers here at the Villages, and it's two unique, different nines.
Well, I know our residents are excited to go take a look at them. I am too. You mind taking us on a little tour today?
Let's go. Hop in.
Thank you. All right, so we're standing on number 1 of Gray Fox, right? And kind of my first impression coming in, we came down this long, just row of trees that you were calling like the Jurassic Park entrance, right? You kind of look down this long par 4, and that's a little bit different than most of our executive courses.
That's right. I think this is the only course that we have that starts off with a par 4. And it's a nice challenging par 4, but it gives you plenty of options once you get off the tee. But we have a small island, which is hole number 2. Hole number 1, 8, 9 is on the island that we have back here, and then 3 through 7 are on the big island. So each island is connected by a bridge and a crossway that will take you through this wetland, and it's really a unique experience. There's no homes adjacent to the golf course. It's just been a real joy for us to take and work and try to create something within these islands, and I think we've done a pretty good job.
So we just left number 2 on Gray Fox when it's on its own island, correct? And now we're going down this another walkway, and you want to kind of talk about how this was built, what was used, and everything like that.
Well, this used to be a very small, narrow area that we had to go through to take and get, any of the farm equipment or whatever was necessary years ago. So we took this and meandered it through. We have a couple of wetland crossings that we had to take and put in because of the hydration. It's a beautiful little path all the way through here, and the canopies here will be similar as we take and mature on the other ones.
So tell us a little about how the greens were designed. I know you were mentioning it, that to be a level 2 course, you put some thought into the size of the greens and things like that.
We got a lot of pin placements, and typically the greens are not as undulating as some of the other courses, so that you don't have to take and have to get behind it and try to figure out the break and which way it's going to go. You should be able to see the break or have it break less than some of the other golf courses. As you can see, if you got a good idea, this is probably about an 8,000 square foot green. So if you compute that size of your house, you'll get an idea that it is very large.
And with this great Florida weather, the grass is growing in quickly. Look for more information in upcoming Vmails about the fall opening of Red Fox and Gray Fox. I'm here with Brad Andrews, the Recreation Facilities Manager at the Fenney Recreation Center, which includes both the Spanish Moss Recreation Center and the newly opened Blue Heron Recreation Center. Brad, you've been here all week. We've had hundreds and hundreds of residents come through. What's been the reaction as they're coming through the door?
Well, my main reaction that I'm getting as I greet people is wow. Everybody has just enjoyed what we've put together here. Every recreation amenity that we have here in the Village of Fenney is open for every Village's resident and their registered guests to come down and use.
Describe it to somebody who's never been here. What's so unique about the Village of Fenney Recreation Center?
Just about everything, because we've made a different blend from what we've offered before with recreation. We have a lot of the same things that we've done before with our multi-use rooms, our fitness center, and main lobby space, things like that. But we've offered a few different things with shared use facilities, a lot of green space, a lot of chances for outdoor recreation, outdoor viewing, nature walks, things like that. So it's really kind of the movement that we're going towards as recreation department.
I'm here with Kathy and Arlene of the Village of St. James. They're down with us today for the grand opening of the Fenney Recreation Center. Ladies, what was your first impression as you walked in today?
It's just beautiful. It really is different from all the other rec centers. I mean, I'm really impressed with the outside more than anything. It's just so totally different.
So tell me a little bit more about the outside. What's it like out there?
Well, the resort-style pool is different, and there's a fire pit. It looks like a different area of Florida.
What was that like when you were walking up today and you came inside? What was your first impression?
Just how natural it was, like it's just always been here.
Came down to Fenney today, and it's beautiful. As far as I can tell, I think they've hit a home run. I think they did it again. It looks lovely. All the trees and everything look great. I think it's wonderful.
We're here at the Fenney Recreation Pool, right? And we're the first people to get in the pool, is that right?
We think so, yeah.
Officially, y'all are the first residents to get in the Fenney Recreation Pool.
We are awesome.
So what do you think so far?
I love this place. I think it's beautiful. Once again, the Villages have knocked the ball right out of the park. It's wonderful.
It is absolutely beautiful. Anything the Villages does, they do it so well.
This is spectacular. It's the most beautiful rec center. Can't describe it that way. It's a home. It's a home for everybody, and it's a happy home. Really, you just walk up here and you just want to move in.
And so I have a good feeling that this is not going to be your last time back here. Is that true?
Oh no, we're already planning our next visit.
Tell us a little bit about the restaurant and what residents can come to expect when they come down to the Fenney Grill.
Well, the first thing they can expect is good food. The second thing they can expect is good service. Right now we're open from 8 to 5. We serve breakfast from 8 till 11, and from 11:01 to 5 we serve lunch and a short dinner. It has been a great ride so far.
What else can the residents expect to find on the menu when they come in the Fenney Grill?
Well, I like the salads as well as the sandwiches. You know, our tuna salad is made from ahi tuna, and it's made fresh every day. You know, you can trust the products that you're eating. The vegetables we have here are from the farm to the table. We want to make sure everybody feels like they're at home when they leave home. We have a phenomenal staff here. It goes from the ownership down to the rest of the employees. We just work together as a team. We created a great culture here, and we want to serve the guests of the Villages. So no matter where they live in the Villages, they are welcome to come here at Fenney Grill.
And to celebrate Parks and Recreation Month, residents can take part in a full schedule of special events from the Recreation Department. Activities include round-robin table tennis, water relays, sunrise painting, nature photography, and so much more. For more information, visit their website at www.districtgov.org. We invite you to join us in experiencing the Villages lifestyle. From now through December 31st, you can book our lifestyle preview plan for only $99 a night. As our guests, you'll stay in a luxurious, fully furnished, 2-bedroom cabana, complete with golf car and bikes. Call us at 1-800-346-4556 to book your stay today. Thanks for joining us on this month's edition of the Villages Vmail. We'll see you around town loving the Villages lifestyle.